Yo! Video games.
What's up, dudes? Matt here with more E3 2014 impressions, and today I'm going to be talking about the most surprising game of the show, Ori and the Blind Forest by Moon Studios for the Xbox One. Now, when this title showed up at Microsoft's press conference, no one would have ever expected this to be a Microsoft first-party title, but lo and behold, here we are, a game that's not a shooter and not a racing game. Ori and the Blind Forest looks amazing, of course, just from the trailer, but how does it play? Well, it's actually a Metroid title, or a Metroidvania, if you prefer that. You play as Ori, who's a weird sort of fox wood spirit creature, and yeah, it does have a very nature-focused theme going on to it. The forest has gone corrupted, and it's kind of up to you to get to the spirit tree and help revive the forest and all that. Ferngully and all that bullshit. Diving into the game, it does have a sort of a looser, more floatier controls, which I think fans of Metroid will appreciate and like. Now, the early part of the game is you gotta just start getting your basic abilities. Now, there's really no direction in the game. It doesn't force you down any path, so again, it's very much like Metroid where it's nice and open and non-linear, although it is actually somewhat linear. You can't really go anywhere at the start. Once you meet up with this sort of forest wisp character, he acts as your attack ability. So Ori doesn't directly attack, this weird little wisp attacks for him. And once you start getting some more abilities, the game really starts to get more tougher. I actually really like this about the game. Now initially, yeah, you jump over some pits and some hazards and you move some blocks and you avoid some spikes, and that's all well and good, but once you get the ability to start wall jumping, the game gets hard really fast. Maybe not like, okay, we're not talking Super Meat Boy hard, but we're talking like a nice meaty challenge. The demo is pretty lengthy for an E3 floor demo, but I did manage to get through all of it. And what I really liked about it is that yes, you find abilities that upgrade your mobility a la Metroid, but you also have a skill tree similar to some of the Castlevania titles. Now the skill tree, they just enhance things you have, like your attack power or your life bar, or they make items float towards you, but it doesn't do anything that is necessary to complete the game. The skill tree is simply there to make your basic abilities of attacking and life and collecting easier. So again, it still keeps that flawless design that was set forth by Metroid, Super Metroid, and then later carried on in titles like Symphony of the Night, Harmony of Dissonance, and all that. I'm sure you can tell by now, yeah, it does look great, and it sounds really amazing as well. The controls work pretty well for it, even on the Xbox's not-so-fabulous D-pads. It is coming out this year for Xbox One. I don't know when the PC version's coming out, and apparently there's a 360 build sometime later. I encourage anyone who has a love for classic gaming, a la Metroid, Symphony of the Night, or any of that good stuff, I encourage everyone to look at this game. It's beautiful to look at, it's beautiful to listen to, and as long as you can curb your masculinity enough to play a game about a little forest fox character, then I think you're going to find a really rare treasure in the game industry where we have a major first party publishing a title that doesn't hit all the generic bullet point boxes that apparently sell all the games nowadays. So, I really enjoyed it. I wasn't probably blown away by it as some people were, but I think it's a title that's definitely worth looking at, a title definitely worth playing, and I can't wait to see more of it when it comes out. Catch you later, dudes.